Hey, what's good? What's going on YouTube? I'm about to express and expose some things. I might be in my emotions or in my feelings or whatever, but some things that just gotta be out and gotta be known. Like, for example, I've been having a little bit of problem with my wife. I have a couple issues that I gotta get cleared with this woman. Like, she a good woman. Let's just start off by talking about the good things about her. She a good woman. She look good, her body is good, her personality is good, her heart is good. Those are the good qualities that I love about her. She'll give you her jacket off her back. She'll give you her shirt off her back. She'll give you her last dollar. She got a good heart, good soul. But it's like the things that bother me about our relationship is our connection. Our connection is hella off. And then her honesty. I need her to be, her reason for doing things need to have a better reason. I don't know if a lot of her reasoning is just don't know why, but just the other day, I'm gonna give you a prime example of something that just pissed me off. And comment below, should I be pissed off? Should I not be pissed off? Should I not give a fuck? Man, just the other day, it's this cat that my wife used to, you could say maybe like high school or elementary or middle school sweetheart. You know, he was somebody that not only grew up around her, grew up in the same neighborhood around her, but took her virginity, had her first time with her and stuff like that. Now he claims, my stepdaughter to be his, regardless if it is his or not. But my wife knows that it's really some other dudes. Okay, but this dude that had been having this problem with my wife for a long time and been having this little crush or whatever. I know him from the streets. I wind up knowing the dude or having to meet the dude myself. And me knowing who the fuck he is, he just trying to be the person that he always been, which is a player, a playboy who play on bitches and try to play on the weak. And my wife is considered as the weak. She got strong qualities, the reason why I know that she weak. That nigga know what he did to her when he had sex with her. He know what he did to her when he got in her head, the shit that he tell her. I see how she just sat up there, answer his phone call, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she didn't know the number or who the fuck it could have been, but she answered the shit. And once when she realized that who it was, she didn't turn around and give me the respect or the audacity to say, hey man, I'm married, I got a husband, and I'm not okay with her talking to him. He's not a brother, he's not a uncle, or he's not blood related. He's not somebody that, or a close friend from a long way. I don't even give a fuck if he was a close friend, to be honest. I feel like, man, me and her, we done cheated and fucked around on each other so many times that I'm not about to be allowing something to come between what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? And I know if I was to talk to one of my exes and just answer the phone call and then prolong the conversation, she gonna ask me questions. Who was that? Who was this? She gonna do shit to aggravate me, to make me upset, and then to make me not want to even talk to that person. But she had protection around her. Her protection was her mom. With her mom being around, I ain't gonna really like get mad. And then also too, I've been on a God hype, like trying to figure out what God want me to do, how to fix things, how to fix my problems, how to fix my mistakes that I had in the future with her. So I just, instead of getting angry or showing my anger right then and there, I did the right thing and just waited until we got her in the house and just told her, like, look, I'm not okay with you talking to him. You know, I already didn't snooped on your page. I already know y'all friends on Facebook, and I know that y'all once upon a time liked each other. And the simple fact that you still his friend on Facebook means that you're still attached to him. If you're not attached to a person that you don't give a fuck about, if she's telling me that, oh, the feelings for him is not there no more, you don't like him like that no more, man, anybody, I don't give a fuck if y'all lay down when y'all was little or big. Your moms called him son, you know what I'm saying? So there's a certain type of family attachment here, and who knows how many times we done broke up and separated, how many times we was alone. Y'all still compensate. Who knows your little still feelings? And then the thing about it is, it's a weak, bald-headed, nappy-headed, broke nigga. He don't have much money, but he could get a job just as well as I could get a job. He could do other things that I probably can't do. I mean, we the total opposite of each other, but we both play that player field. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing he want to do is just stay attached to her because he know that her soul is weak. He know that she probably still have feelings for him. You know, he knows like, look, this bitch still on my jock. Like, she's still my friend on Facebook, and she's checking on me. You know, his sister died, so she wants to check on the nigga and tell him, oh, my condolences and I'm sorry for your loss. I mean, that's cool and fine and dandy, but I just don't see the whole point or purpose of having him as a Facebook friend, or the whole point or purpose of checking in on him and making sure that he's okay, which is not nothing to be mad about, but it bothers me a little bit. Not the simple fact that she checked on him because he lost a loved one. Maybe, to be honest, I'm lying to myself. It bothered me a little bit, but it's not something to be mad about. Let's just put it like that. And then the whole point of him calling you, I'm like, first of all, how did he get your number? And then second of all, when you realized it was him, why did you prolong the conversation? Like, you could have just told him, hey, you know I'm married, you know things between me and you. Yeah, you close to my mom, you close to my mother-in-law and stuff like that. That's cool, fine, and dandy. I can't stop him from being part of the family, which we was part of the family from before. But all I'm saying is she needs to be real with herself. If she ain't got feelings for him no more, she needs to tell him, look, the feelings I have for you or the things that we used to have is old, you know? And I could tell that she's still holding on to him. Like, being a Facebook friend, it might not matter too much because it's just Facebook. And you might not hit him up every day. You might not talk to him every day. But I know if he was still in Fresno, I know if I lived, died, or was dead, and she got horny and she wanted some dick, and he found out that I was dead or found out that something was going on with me and something was going on with her, I know that this nigga gonna check in with her, you know? Not only he gonna check in with her, but he gonna try to comfort her, and he gonna try to come and visit her, and he gonna try to smooth talk his way into getting her in her panties. And she gonna fall for the shit. She gonna literally fall for the shit because she's so easy to talk to. She's so easy going with that. So anybody that's smooth talking, boom, I got her. Is that simple. And she don't really go for like the looks or the standards or this and that. She's really don't, like, that little shit don't matter to her. I mean, she probably learned her mistakes from fucking with a nigga like me and fucking with niggas that she had in her past. She probably learned the differences from being with a nigga that did her wrong or dog her out. That's why I told her if I ever die, man, I prefer her to get with a white man or a Mexican man or just somebody more higher educated than me, or somebody who really got something going for herself. I mean, I seen her, the people that she picked, including myself. I mean, I felt like she could have done better, but I don't feel like, oh boy, it was just so much better. He just somebody from the past. And yeah, it bothers me because it's like, what bothers me the most, y'all still Facebook friends. And every now and then, a nigga had asked her for some money. I mean, I don't really give a fuck about that because, I mean, it's a lot of things that are wrong with me. Like, I'm still playboy. I mean, I didn't did some cornball things, you know. I didn't looked at a couple bitches on OnlyFans and gave a bitches a couple $2 and $3 and $4 and shit for their little internet looking at a bitch pussy. But that's just some childish shit a nigga do. Man, look, truth be told, I got a sex addiction. If I see a bad bitch and I want to look at her pussy, I'm gonna go ahead and throw her the little $5 or $10 if that's all that counts. But I'm not throwing a bitch that I know. I'm talking about, she know this nigga. Long story short, she know this nigga. And the nigga feel like the relationship and the connection is so real. If he could talk good enough to her, he could get her back. That's exactly how I feel. And who knows what her feelings may be about him. You know what I'm saying? She's not the type of woman to get that adrenaline, honestly, answer to me, you know? And I like, she really don't really, when we cheated on each other, she really didn't give me my closure. Like, what I mean by my closure, I mean, she cheated on me several times and I have too. But like, when I say I cheated on her the first few times, I was still young. And not to say that as an excuse, but I was still in my early 20s. And Not to say that that's a good reason to cheat, but I was drinking like a motherfucker. And I'm a horny, freaky motherfucker. I don't really have no standards. I see a bitch that I like. It could be skinny girl, big girl. It don't matter. Any girl could have my attention. That's just me, you know. And I believe that's kind of like her too. Any guy could probably have her attention. But the difference is that she got more of standards than me. She could tell a person, no, I'm married, and she could tell them to back off. I could do the same thing, but I think if she meet a guy and that guy is being genuine and nice, then that's when her attention span gets to bothering her in a way, and then her attention be fucking knocked off, and then the next thing you know, the nice motherfucker, he got her, you know, and then she don't really care. So I believe there's more of a reason of why she cheat. I believe my wife could cheat on me right now. It's like, I believe deep down inside, the reason why I believe that she could cheat on me right now, she might like the same thing I like about her, she may like about me. She may like my looks, she may like my personality, she may like these little things that's about me, and the simple fact that I got a good heart and we're married. That's it. But other than that, there's things that she may feel that I'm lacking in. Like, for example, I don't drive. I don't know how to drive. She might want a guy that got a car. She might want a nigga who's a little bit taller. She might want a nigga who's a little bit buffer. She might want a nigga that could guarantee to give her a kid. I'm not him. She not gonna genuinely say, John, to be honest, these are the things, these are your flaws that I don't like about you. She'll accept every flaw I am, and she'll make it seem like she don't have a problem with none of my flaws. She'll never tell me that she have a problem with it or not, or I have a problem with anything that's wrong with me or not. She'll try to make it seem as if she genuinely love me and love everything about me. She'll make it seem like that, which is cool, which is fine and dandy. But you don't cheat on a motherfucker multiple times and just say, oh, I cheated on you because you cheated on me. That's bullshit. 9 out of 10, you cheated on a motherfucker because they cheated on you. You only do that shit once or maybe twice, but you don't do it multiple times. And you don't get caught up doing like shit like talking to old niggas that you met when you was in 8th grade or you knew in high school, or you don't even keep a hold of these motherfuckers on friends on Facebook. Like, the niggas that she keep a hold of, I noticed. I don't give a fuck if they is friends of her mother-in-law, Tina, family. I don't give a fuck who they is or how you may fucking know them. They got a dick like I got a dick. Nigga, they still know you and like you and fuck with you. Nigga, it's many motherfuckers will still fuck on you regardless. And I need her, if she more stronger than that, she's more better than that, then be more better than that. Like, you don't just cheat on a motherfucker multiple times, but you like everything about me. Nah, there's some things about my flaws you don't like. It's some things that you genuinely don't like about me. Because when I first cheated, it was some things that I genuinely didn't like about her that made me cheat. The first time I was just still being a player, still trying to be a boss, still trying to play in the field, still trying to fuck on bitches. I wasn't really ready to really settle down like that. I just settled because I'm like, this is something I really want to do in my life, and she is a beautiful woman and I don't want to give it up. And a lot of time when you being a player in the field, you don't really know who to pick to settle down with. You don't want to constantly be known that nigga as breaking female hearts and with this woman and with that woman. You don't want to be just that nigga that just constantly just play on people, you know? You don't want to constantly just do people wrong, you know? I just don't want it to be that type of person. So in the beginning, she was the type that would deal with my cheating ass and put up with my bullshit, like what she had. But towards the end, I guess I probably did do it so much where she cheated back on me. But in the future, when I cheated, other than the beginning when I cheated, in the future when I cheated, it was because I was young and I was still trying to be somebody I was not. But in the past, like in the near future when I was cheating, it was because like no support of my comedy. Yeah, you was giving me rides, and yeah, when I asked, you helped me wrote down certain jokes, but I shouldn't have to ask for that type of support. That should have came off the rip. I'm not expecting you to understand comedy or what's funny, but you understand what type of shit that make you laugh and what don't make you laugh, man, that's all I can really say about that. And then it's just, she not just, inspiring and motivating. Motivate me to be better. Motivate me to be the best man that I could be. And not only just motivate me, but help me. Put some strength in me. Put some love in me. Show me that you love me genuinely. Show me that I am absolutely the best man for you. If I am absolutely the best man for you, don't answer this nigga phone call. And I don't give a fuck if he called from a random ass bogus ass number. He probably got the number saved. Like, that's the type of sneaky shit she do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, to be real, it's like, tell me what the fuck you don't like about me. If my sex boring, tell me that. If my dick little, tell me that. If I'm not exciting, tell me that. If I'm ugly to you, tell me that. If I'm not all that good looking, tell me that. If it's a lot shit, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things that I could work on, but I need more better of an explanation than telling me, oh, I cheat on you just because you cheated on me. I cheated on her for the first time because I was being a player and I was being wild. I cheated on her the second time because I was bored and lack of support. Like, we didn't get out as much. If we wasn't doing comedy, we didn't get out as much. And then I just felt like her being my wife, I felt like she was being my mom. Being my mom meaning like, we could be at the bar and we could be shooting pool. Instead of really trying to learn how to play pool, she'd rather just be my mom and be born and bougie and not really try to learn how to play the fucking game. Or it could be some bad bitches in the thing, and I know she see the bitches might have ass or whatever. I'm not saying that she attracted to these bitches, but, we could have a little fun. Like, go over there and dance with the girls. You know what I'm saying? Let me dance with a stranger. Let me do this. Let me do that. And we both go in that bar, and she could go dancing with a couple guys, and we know that we're just having fun. I want to be able to be so open with my wife. If I'm in a bar and we in the bar, let's go play a couple motherfuckers out of their money and get them to buy some free drinks and laugh about it and play like we're brothers and sisters. And turn around and get them out of their money and turn around and come home with a couple $. Let's have fun. And yeah, I would let another motherfucker dance with my wife, but not rub on her ass or not do this and that. I mean, I might have to accept a couple things to get that nigga to pay up or something like that, but I'm not saying I want him to palm my wife as a hoe or anything like that. I just want to have genuinely fun. Like, we going to the club together, like, not just let's just dance with each other, but like, let's just have fun and mix and mingle with other motherfuckers. I mean, understand in life, there's gonna be other motherfuckers that's gonna look at you, gonna look at me, flirt with you, flirt with me. I mean, let's be real. And then at the end of the day, we gotta be real and tell these motherfuckers, hey, I'm married, this is my wife, da da da. We had fun, we flirted a little bit. But that comes within our nature. I go somewhere and I'm having to look at a bitch ass, don't make me feel like I'm some little ass kid and I can't look at her ass. Just know that your man loves to flirt and loves to look. Like, just know that I have a problem. And if you don't like that problem, either deal with it or give me some help or leave me the fuck alone. Like, that's how I feel. Like, if there's things genuinely that you genuinely don't like about me, then generally tell me. Like, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to have closure. That's the only way I'm gonna actually feel loved by you. That's the only way. The more real you are, the more outspoken you are, that's the only way how we gonna make it through these mountains and through these cracks. I don't want no boring broad. Like, I don't want you to be all boring and all bougie. If we go somewhere, I look at a girl ass, oh, you want to make me feel like I'm some type of little kid, I can't look. I got to ask your ass for permission before I look. Bitch could be in front of us and she could have booty cheeks hanging out. I mean, just know I like ass. Just know I like dark-skinned women. So I'm going to react. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to react to what I like. I don't want to be in a relationship where I got to hide who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hide when I'm ready to look at a bitch with a big booty. I don't want to hide that. I mean, in nationality, that is something I do want to work on. I do want to work on my lust. I do want to work on being able to be in public and not stare so much and not do these things. I do want to do these things not just for my wife, but for myself. it's in some point I do want to get with somebody and I do want to be with somebody and be happy. At some point I do want to be with my wife and be absolutely happy with her. But she gonna have to be more real. She can't just tell me when she cheated on me or when she cheated on me with the dude that she was supposed to be braiding his hair for money, and then turned around and he was giving her a ride to fucking work, and then turned around he wind up with his dick all in between your pussy. You know what I'm saying? It's like little things like that. I mean, you don't just cheat on a motherfucker multiple times, and then I remember one time she cheated on me when we stayed in these one apartments, and you fucking like really was trying to hold on to the motherfucking phone number. She didn't. I'll put it like this: if I would have never got caught up, she would have never stopped talking to the motherfucker. We probably would have been end up divorced a long time ago. I don't even know how the fuck we last this long. But it's a lot of dishonest going on, and that's all the fuck I'm saying. If you're gonna be dishonest about how the fuck you really feel, then the relationship never gonna really work itself out. And that's what I feel like was going on between me and my wife. Yeah, we both got good hearts and got good souls and we care about each other, but the reason why I'm not as happy as I should be, and the reason why she might not be as happy as she should be, is that we're being dishonest. And when you're being dishonest and you just holding on to a motherfucker just because, I feel like that's what she's doing. She's afraid to hurt me. She's afraid to be real and just be like, John, there's things about you I don't generally like. I need this to change. And if she needs something to generally change in me, help me change, or and tell me and keep it real. And if I'm not that man, like, I just feel like I'm with a person that really feels sorry for me. Like, she may feel sorry because my ability to get a real job, or some fact that I ain't got enough money. It's something. She ain't really, she might have told Tina, her mother-in-law, the truth, or her mom might know the truth, but it's somebody out there that she really wants. I don't know if it's this Marlon dude. I don't know if it's her baby daddy, but it's somebody generally inside that she really loves, and it ain't me. It really ain't me. And I just need her to just be real with herself. And if she one day just be real with me and be like, man, I really love Eric, or I really did love my baby daddy, you know? These motherfuckers is very in contact with her. You know, I know they got kids together and they're supposed to be in contact, but Michaela's grown. Michaela is old enough to talk to her daddy on her own, to call her daddy on her own. They don't need to talk to you. Y'all don't need to pass messages to each other at all. Y'all don't even need to be friends on fucking Facebook. Y'all don't need to discuss what goes on in Michaela's life no more. Michaela could tell her daddy what goes on in her life, and then on the flip side, Michaela could use her phone and put her daddy on the phone to talk to you when it comes time when y'all need to talk. And as far as Samaja and her daddy goes, and James' daddy them goes, well, the same thing. These motherfuckers don't need to have you as a friend on Facebook. They don't need to contact with you on Facebook. They don't need none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for me too. I shouldn't have none of my exes on Facebook or anything like that. I mean, really come to think about it, I don't really got none of the bitches. Like, I deleted Ashley Jones, and I deleted one other bitch, but that was about it. I really didn't talk to them. Ashley Jones, Lanisha don't really hit me up as much, and I did some scumball things that